Well, this is a very humbling experience. Touchdown in Rainbow Beach. It is nice here. It's very, very stony, the beach, as you can see, but it's beautiful. And I'm mainly here because I have a tour tomorrow, and the tour comes from this beach. So that is why I'm here. However, I've just sat down. I'm just in my feels, and I've got off my bum's wet. So now I've got to walk to the viewpoint that I want to watch sunset at with a wet arse. Very humbling experience because I know I've just sat down and got a wet bottom, even though, see there, that is my blanket. Not blanket, towel, beach towel. That should have protected me, but it didn't. So I know that's the reason, but nobody else does. Humbling experience because everyone's going to see my wet ass. Look. To be fair, I don't think it looks that bad. But, yeah, very humbling experience. Very humbling experience. No kidding you, I have just hiked 48 minutes to get to this viewpoint. But how stunning is this? There's no one here. There's actually no one here. No one. And then look behind me. Just, wow. Like, wow. It's so beautiful.
When a fire comes through, the bark fizzes out like a white.
Lovely. So we are literally running to jump into a creek, which then takes you down like a lazy river. But it's a bit risky with bringing our phones to take pictures, because did it happen if you didn't take a picture? But yeah. This is actually so nice. It's not even cold.
No, it isn't.
It's actually not even cold.
Well,
but we did have to jump, like, get in and hold our phones up, like, out of here. This is so nice.
calming.
It is really calming, actually.
That's coffee rock. So if you go down and break some of this coffee rock up and scratch it together, it's quite soft. And it looks like coffee ground where it gets its name from. So remember, this is a sand-based island, so there's no rocks here other than the small volcanoes. You see the colour of the water would change, the rock pools sitting in coffee rock, they'll change to the colour of coffee. But we've just had a high tide, so the water hasn't sat there for long enough. Some of it's a little bit coffee colour. It's a year where dogs will have them twice a year, these guys only have them once. Most purest strain of dingo you'll see anywhere in the world in Australia, mainly because they can't interbreed. They're so isolated here on the island. Pups in 6 months, I reckon. It's chemical from, so they couldn't recreate it, couldn't do it. And yeah, if you shake these little, I don't know how. Yeah, but yeah, it's the little green circles. So that's the birth of it. A little baby one there, and a little staghorn. And you'll notice little tiny ones. They self.
This is my last morning in Rainbow Beach. There's not a lot here, but there's trips from here, which is why I come here. Tried to get up for sunrise. Well, we got up, but there is no sunrise. Well, there is, but it's behind the clouds. See, fair, that is beautiful, the colours. On to our next destination today. Touchdown in Early Beach, and the weather is not weathering right now. It is very, it's hot, it's warm, but it's drizzly, which is annoying. But here I am, I'm here. So guys, I'm on yet another boat trip. So I'm actually going to, it's Sundays today. I was going to do like an overnight thing, but it is very choppy and I don't like boats, so we're going to do a day trip. I'm currently in, I can't think what it's called, which is no good, I'm currently there. And then I'm getting my second boat to It's Sundays. Stunning. Phone is about to die because I am stupid, but I am here in Wet Sundays and it is absolutely stunning. A new day, a new location. I'm now in Cairns. Hello guys, I am here, touchdown in Cairns. I got the 10-hour bus from Early Beach to Cairns, and today is my first full day in Cairns. I've been up really early this morning. I went to the gym at 5:50 for a class at F45 in Cairns. Found this really good deal with F45, and there's so many F45 gyms all over Australia that it just made sense to go with them. So yeah, I did that class this morning, and I was gonna go snorkeling today with some girls that I met in Surfers Paradise, but it's a very long day and I don't think you return till, I think the itinerary said 6:30. And at 5:30 I have another class at F45. Now, I am on holiday and it is all about enjoying yourself. However, this High Rocks competition means a lot to me because I've been trying to get into one for ages. And not only that, I want to go in knowing that I really tried my full potential. So I have sacrificed the snorkeling. To be honest with you, I'm not a big snorkeler anyway. In Thailand I did a lot of snorkeling and I'd literally put my head under and go back onto the boat. Like, it's just not something I really enjoy. I mean, I think it's beautiful and like I would love to be able to do it, but I just get all like claustrophobic being underwater. I just don't like it. So realistically, am I missing out on a lot? No. Would it have been nice to do it? Of course it would have been, but there is a silver lining to everything. I have booked on, I don't know, to go to a turtle hospital, and I'm going to the largest aquarium in Australia. So that is actually really, really fun, and I love things like that. Very more my street. So yeah, I've been to the gym, been for a long walk, got some groceries, and been on another really long walk. And I'm just parched on a bench until I go to the aquarium. It's such a nice day. It's 26 degrees, but it's very overcast and very windy, but it's still such a nice day. I'll show you guys. This is where I am. Over there is the harbour. Over there is like a big wheel, and then over there is like a lagoon, and yeah, I'm plotted. can't actually see it. Oh, there it is on top of the log. See it? Oh my gosh, this is called... And then here, you see the little dragon? It's two actually. Oh my god, he's awake now. He wasn't awake a minute ago. That's actually really scary. Look at these tiny little, they're called bounty tree frogs. In here we've got giant cockroaches. And here we've got leaf insects. I can't even see them. I literally can't even see them. Can anyone see them? Because I cannot see a thing. Here we've got two lined dragons. Hey mate, look at that is insane. I just think they're so beautiful. Like, this is literally right up my street. Look at that little fishy. Oh, it's so cute. These are upside down jellyfish. Look at that. That's insane.
And not only that, people are surprised by the really unusual sounds that fish can make.
So special that she has her own table dedicated to her and lots of her friends. I won't spoil where she is, but you guys are just at the beginning of our Great Barrier Reef. You've got the entire rest of the top section everywhere. They have a very pale blue body and a very yellow forked tail. They are called our yellow-tailed fusiliers. Now,
These are called moon jellyfishes, and my goodness, look at them.
once again, taken from someone who knows being bitten by a true fish is not fun. I would not recommend annoying these guys.
These are not very pretty at all. Look at them.
On the beach, that's okay. Get to the surface, you can quickly escape.
They're so weird. Sorry.
You actually need to swim horizontally. You'll get out of this little danger bubble much quicker. Think of this danger bubble like a really burden. If you swim straight to the top, you're going to be in that danger section. If you swim horizontally and get out of that danger section much quicker, there's no reason to go in. Your indigo tree fish, or my personal favorite, actually known as a vampire. No, they don't have complaints. They don't have scales. They don't have colours. But when you get down to this and you get nice and close, have a look at them.
Oh, I'm going to touch Denise. Oh, it's not going to move, is it?
No, no. Just right in the middle, you can give her a nice pat.
Oh my gosh. It's really not the texture I was
No,
expecting.
it's not, hey.
Oh my god. Like really rough.
Yeah.
I never would have thought that.
Oh, and we've also got a few different types of sea stars in here. So these are our honeycomb sea stars. We've got these guys all in the back wall here, and then over on that side. And then over here, this is Josie.
So that's Josie.
She's real.
Who names them?
Whoever is on the shift that day.
That's brilliant.
So we've got some of our supervisors. This is Cameron back here. And Brett. Yeah, so Josie, she feels a lot different and she's really heavy and big.
She looks really fluffy.
Yeah, so she's like a suede or like a velvet feel to her, but these guys are all that little bumpy
Yeah.
texture.
Oh my gosh. I really wasn't expecting that.
pretty
Oh wow.
cool, eh?
Yeah, really cool. Thank you. These are shark eggs. Oh, I don't know if I want to touch that.
This is their own, she's just got water in it.
They're shark eggs.
Yeah.
Oh, that's huge.
Yeah. So about 40% of sharks have eggs. So those big ones, they're from our leopard shark downstairs.
Oh my god, that's a shark egg. That is crazy.
So some sharks lay eggs like a chicken, so they've got to be incubated.
Right.
And then some sharks, so these ones are from our leopard shark, bamboo shark, and epaulet shark.
Okay.
So the leopard shark looks like this, and she's in that big tank downstairs.
Sorry.
Alright.
Okay.
And then the bamboo shark and the epaulet, that's in that first tank you would have walked past and seen those smaller sharks at the
Okay.
bottom. And then yeah, so these guys all lay eggs kind of like a chicken. And then you've got your great white shark who has eggs inside of them. And then they'll hatch inside of them with a sac.
Okay, and then they give birth like a...
Yeah.
Isn't it strange how they're all a shark, but they're all different? That's
then
crazy.
You've got sharks like a bull shark who have their live pups inside. Yeah.
It's actually really like, yeah,
crazy.
that is crazy, yeah. Oh my gosh, little baby sea. Look at that seahorse. That's incredible. Oh my gosh. So, wow, look at that. That's the teeth. That is crazy. And the bones. That is actually mental. Wow, whale's important. Some nice little facts there for you. That is insane.
Scrunchy. The swims, because that way they save the energy, because they have to constantly swim at all times. Yeah, my camouflage lady herself, this is Manny. You know, he's hiding underneath sand. We have our black tip reef sharks, and then we have George and not George. Our white tip reef sharks as well. And don't get confused. But the life of sharks and rays. Sharks and rays, like I said, are what we call elasmobranchs. They don't have a single bone in their body. They're made up of cartilage, the same as your earlobe and your tip of your nose. For someone that's known about bones, though, they are very predatory. Alright, as you see some of my sharks there in the skins with the sharks and the rays, their scales are like sandpaper. Alrighty, so you can use it as sandpaper to rub down any type of wood that's on the surface. But to tell the difference between a shark and a ray is very simple. One looks like a torpedo, while the other one looks like a pancake. But then if you look out the back here, you'll see my beautiful lady here. This is Kim. She has a sister named Kat. Right? And they look like a half shark, half ray. So how would you tell the difference between them? Very simple, is where their mouth and their gills are located. If the mouth is located underneath their body, and the mouth, so their gills are located underneath the body as well, it's a ray. If their mouth is located in front and the gills are located on the side, yes. A lot longer than trees on land, and a lot longer as humans on land. So they've been here for a very long time. So they have a very, very incredible job and a very important job. Hence why they are meaning that this little critter is an important part of the pickup. And you know what? We've got a little game. Everyone, close your eyes. Close your eyes. Bear with me this way. What I'm going to do is, where am I now? I'm going to walk to a different part of the aquarium. And I'm going to ask you to point to where. Close herself and then create an embryo, which then she laid an egg with the embryo inside, DNA of herself. And the egg hatched and it was a baby leather shark. With pretty much a carbon copy of herself down to the end. So if you see her now, where she on the left side, so that's Cleo there. The female, the baby is over in our Dundee's restaurant video aquarium. So if you walk past the into our Dundee's restaurant, you can see.
I don't know what this scuba diver's doing, but that looks really scary.
Yes, he's spectacular. He can get bigger. He can double the size. That's a giant treatment where we're saying that, yeah, we're waiting for him to grow through size of his teeth.
Come to the Turtle Rehabilitation Centre with me. Cute, isn't it? Oh my god. It's huge. It's so big.
Of being endangered one. Alright. First one is our green sea turtle. This is the most common one you'll find here. It's about it's 83 to 140 centimeter, 220 kg.
Wow.
These guys are in the critically endangered species because people who are hunting them only for them. And these guys live up on the coast and dive up to about 150 meters. Flatback sea turtle. And they got a pale, sort of like the name comes from this massive head because they have to support their leatherback. One of our largest one, they can go up to about 1.4 meters, and injuries and threats as well.
That's sad.
And 1 in 1,000 will survive. This one here is an actual footage of one of the turtles that we rescued. She got caught up in the nets, and when we rescued her, we had to amputate a right fin because he got tangled so hard against the nets that he was infected.
That's really
the
sad.
Fin, so we had to cut the fin off. But when we released her with 3 fins.
Aww.
So this is Jenny working at the Kent's veterinary clinic. The turtle that we rescued, he went pretty clean, was on the surface. So we put Vaseline on his back. And all this was just staged by the JCU.
That's crazy. What an amazing woman.
She's incredible. She comes in every now and again. Dory. She had plastic and she got caught on the surface. Most the turtles when released, they take their time to explore the surrounding. But if they know exactly where they are, they don't have to wait around. Like this little lady right here. As soon as she went, she knew exactly where she was. She just took off.
That's crazy, isn't it?
So we have Jules. Traveling turtle is blue.
Is it dangerous when people go not dangerous, but like dangerous for the turtles when people go like snorkeling and things like that?
No, as long as you just you take it, you chill, they're very much very non-active. Like if you just enjoy snorkeling and don't even fall in like that, they'll come up nice and close to you. They are curious creatures. See, blue was found in Winkler, which is north of tip of Australia. It was spotted and applied by Qantas. They deployed all the way out to Winkler. They got on a car ride all the way to where they rescued him. So Qantas actually paid for his ticket.
I went all the way back there.
Yeah. And he only had 2 fins, one front, one back. That's it. No other fins. But he had a very powerful tail, so with no fin and no front fin, no back fin.
That's crazy.
So this is his tracker, and for him to travel on top of tip of Australia back and forth like that. For someone with only 2 fins and a powerful tail, if he can do that, then most of the turtles are released and can actually survive as well.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
He had 1 fin on either side, that was it.
Sorry?
Just 1 fin on either side, that's crazy.
Yeah. So yeah, you have front right fin and then front back left fin and a very powerful tail.
Yeah, that's amazing.
So this is Tommy. Tommy is a green sea turtle.
Oh my god.
You see how he eats? Like you see the water coming out of its nose. So
Yeah.
it's biting onto the leaf and without spitting back out, there's water coming out of its nose.
So what's wrong with him?
He has fibromyalgia. So we did a surgery and we have to take the tumor out of his head.
Oh, really sad. That's so sad.
But
Would he
he's
never-
doing well now.
Would he be able to be put back out?
100%. This is the release tape. So he's comfortable enough for maybe in a couple of weeks or months' time we'll slowly release him back into it.
That's crazy. Oh, I'm scared. Just pop it out, yeah?
Pop it out in front of everyone to come up with it.
Oh, bless.
Yeah. Similar to their diet out on the open ocean as well.
Yeah.
They'll eat lots of seagrass, seaweed, anything they can find that's green at the bottom of the top. But because of his tumor,
he couldn't be able to dive down into it. In the right circle, very fine, but sometimes it's a little bit harder for him to turn left. If he's going speed and he's turning left, he might not move too much, see how he's turning right landing. He can't move to the left too much, and sometimes they run into the wall.
Do you think he'll recover from his stroke?
Well, this is what our recovery is well. So hopefully the vaccine that Jenny and some of the vets and doctors have worked out has worked really well.
Has it? Yeah.
Of being in a smaller tank. It started being in a smaller tank where with no water and a slab of rock.
So what were they trying to do?
Unscrew and then screw it right on his middle of his neck. Middle of her neck.
That's so sad.
People were hunting her, wanted to figure out that she was a female.
People.
The local indigenous people, they do customary.
The people were hunting her?
Yeah, so they do, as part of their custom, they've used the Great Barrier Reef for many years as part of their lifestyle living. They've come to the point where they only hunt the turtles and especially become at a special time of the year. But not only that, they have a very traditional way of hunting. And they double check what the guys at the end, they were very
It's amazing.
these are some of these that we actually do here.
Honestly, I have had the most wholesome day. Got up early, went to the gym, and I just took myself to the aquarium, and then I had a private tour around the Turtle Hospital, and it was, oh my god, it was so nice. Like, it was so good. Yeah, I'm proud of me. Anybody watching this is your sign to just do it. If you had told me a couple of years ago, I would have got on a 27-hour flight on my own and gone travelling on my own. I would have literally laughed and gone, yeah, nice try. But I have, and I am. And now I've got my little towel, and I'm just gonna chill, read my book, and be at 1, and then I need to head back, grab a protein shake, and go to the gym for tonight's session. But yeah, this is your sign just to do it. Just do it. I'm so happy. And I've got a nice coffee. Delicious. This is where I'm sat. This is the surroundings. The reality of travelling. It isn't all fun and games, it's a lot of travelling. Obviously. The reality of travelling is a lot of coach trips. So I'm on this coach for basically a whole day. Just stopped off now at a little stop point. I'm going to make a little chicken wrap because I don't trust the petrol station chicken. And then I'm going to go and sit on a bench somewhere and eat it in peace. Travelling is not for the weak. Okay, the reality of travelling is 5 to 12, and this is our nice stopover. Literally stop over for 15 minutes. They change the drivers basically, so I've just brushed my teeth, washed my face in a petrol station, and oh, I can't even tell you, nearly done. This is my long night bus journey, like the last long one ever. Oh, I'm so achy as well because I've been training so long. Guys, this is going to give you something to laugh at. So I've just come into my hostel, and as you can see, there's bunk beds like normal. I thought it was a 6 bed dorm, but it's not. It's a lot bigger than that. Well, it's actually not an 8 bed, and it's not a 6 bed. It's a 9 bed. And look where my bed is, right in the middle. So I have an audience, and then I have my bed. I mean, a bed's a bed. I've been sleeping on a coach for hours and hours, but this is fucking hilarious. This is my bed for the night. I've got to laugh, I might cry. That is fucking hilarious. Do you know what, Jade? Who gives a fuck? Not me. So guys, I don't even know if I actually did any videoing in Cairns at all. But I went to Cairns, and I went to the Turtle Hospital, and I went to the aquarium. I did all like the landmarks and the sites and stuff. I was supposed to do a boat trip, but I decided not to do the boat trip. I've done quite a lot of boat trips, and not only that, I chose to go to the gym instead. I've just done a 13, that's being nice, 30 hour coach journey from Cairns, which is the top of the east, to the bottom, to Byron Bay, which is where I am now. Byron Bay is just above Sydney, and Sydney is where I'm going next in a couple of days. So I've just touched down in Byron Bay, and everyone's going out. Everyone's gone out, and the girls did invite me out. I have got a run in the morning, and I've got yoga, and in the evening I've got reformer Pilates. Now, a lot of people will say to me, Jade, relax, you're on holiday. And I am. But I've also wanted to do a high rocks for a very long time. And I know if I want to be a winner, I've got to make sacrifices. Now, I don't think I'm going to win my first high rocks. Let's just get that straight. But I want to go in being the fittest, healthiest version of myself. I want to drink alcohol. It takes me a good 3 days to recover. I am one of these people that get really bad anxiety. I'm in another country on my own, very far away from all my friends and family. I don't fancy feeling like that. So I've chosen not to. In fact, I have not drunk this whole trip. I've drunk, well, that's a lie. I've had a drop of alcohol, as in 1 glass. I went out with some girls I met in a hostel, and I literally left them all out and went home on my own. Then another night I tried to go out. I just wasn't feeling it either, so I went home as well. And that's just how it is. I'm at the age now where if I don't want to do something, I won't do it. I'll just go home. So, yes, I am in bed. Yes, it is 9:30. Do I regret it? No. Because I will be up in the morning, going for a run, going to yoga, and I will feel great. So yeah, this is your sign, guys, to do whatever it is that makes you happy. And this is also a sign that nothing good does come easy. I am making sacrifices. And I'm very tired. I've run out, guys. Good morning, guys. It is literally 5 something. My first full day in Byron Bay. I'm up early because I need to go for a run. Then I need to come back, have my breakfast, and then head to yoga. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not feeling great today. It's the first time I've woke up and I'm not feeling great. I'm having a little flare up on the old stomach. I think I'm also due on, which is why I've had such bad flare-ups. Which I don't hide anymore. I used to really hide them. I wouldn't go out if I had flare-ups. I don't get acne anywhere else, just my jaw, which is what we call hormonal acne, and is related to my conditions, which I have spoken about before. So yeah, I'm just not feeling great today. I'm just not. I've had a really nice sleep. I'm not tired. Well, I'm always tired, but I've had a good sleep. But yeah, I'm not feeling great today. But it's one of these days that we push through and we get it done regardless. So yeah, washing my face, brushing my teeth. And I'm gonna head out on a run. My watch is dead and I've lost my watch charger, which is really annoying. So I've just downloaded Strava. See how I get on with that. We shall see. So this morning's run is done. I did 5k, but I ran a k and did 40 lunges, ran a k, did 40 lunges, and repeated that 5 times. Just been home and had my breakfast. I had chicken and rice. I had chicken and rice at 6:52 a.m. I had chicken and rice, and now I'm off to yoga. A little bit nervous because, well, obviously I don't know the class, I don't know anyone, but don't know till you try. And this is what this is all about: is just putting myself out of my comfort zone. So yeah, I've got to go because it's just a 28-minute walk and I've only got 20 minutes to get there, so I've got to chop 8 minutes off. Let's go. Come to yoga with me. Wait, no. That was a sick class. Like that was, I was shaking. Like my legs were actually shaking. Like that was such a good class. It was like, it was yoga, but with weights, and it was like really hard. Like I was sweating. And anybody that knows me knows that anyone that knows me knows that I'm not a sweater. I don't sweat. Like rarely. Honestly, that was so good. I'm so happy I went to that class. I've got Reformer Pilates tonight, so that'll be very interesting. I'm honestly so buzzing. I'm so buzzing. Okay, so the other shorts was not the one. Let's be real. I was trying to embrace somebody that is not me. But I did actually get some really nice shorts. I got them. Get this, guys. You're actually not going to get this. They were $65 until I got to the pay. Got to the. Why can't I think what it's called? Checkout. Till. What's the till? They were $5.95. Guys, that's £2.50. They were £2.50. Guys, they were £2.50. What? £2.50 for a pair of denim shorts. Denim. Nice shop. Cotton on. Nice shop. That is uncanny. And they were so cheap that I felt obliged to buy another item because I was like, that's too cheap. I've not given this woman enough of my money. Which doesn't even make sense. They were £2. Sorry. £2.50. Wow. Honestly, I did buy a t-shirt as well, like an oversized boxed white t-shirt, which I did need, just because it goes with everything and anything. And I'm meeting my friend in Sydney, and we are going to be going out and stuff, and all my clothes are not very going out clothes. Not that that's a dressy thing, but it can be dressed up, you know what I mean? Literally can't get over it. I paid £2.50 for a pair of denim shorts. That was 60 odd dollars. Wow. If I wasn't walking down the street, I'd get the price tag out now just to show you how much they were and the receipt, because I just don't even understand. But I'm here for it. Everyone's going in this shop across the road, so I'm going to go in it. I'm that person, aren't I? Everyone's going in there, so I must go in there. Oh, this woman's doing tarot reading. Jade, no. Don't waste your money, babe. I mean, I did just get shorts for £2.50, but don't waste your money, babe.
Let's have a little look in this shop because everyone's going in there. There's a shop called Vintage Trash. Why does that make me want to go in there? Trash and it's vintage, count me in. Hey guys, so I'm on my way to Reformer Pilates, something that I've done once in my life, like literal once in my life. So yeah, I'm a little bit nervous, yeah. Am I going to go anyway? Yeah, because practice what you preach, honey. Do you know what I mean? Tell everyone to try something new, take themselves out of their comfort zone. Well, this is well and true. I am literally just going to bed now. It is 9:30 something. And tomorrow's my last £10 day, and then I get the night bus to Sydney. Good night, guys. Also, look, the backpack burns are real.